It is my honor to present the Carol Burnett Award to my friend, Ryan Murphy! Come on up here and get this award.
You and I ended up in the same room at the same time, and the touch of a hand.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, here's how I'd like to start. A year ago, the Golden Globes weren't televised, but the show did go on. And I was so thrilled when it was announced that MJ Rodriguez from my show Pose had been awarded Best Actress in a Drama Series. In doing so, MJ from Newark, New Jersey, became the first trans actress ever to win a Golden Globe. And I thought, wow, how I would have loved for MJ to be on this stage, getting the standing ovation she deserved for making history. And I'm thrilled to say that MJ is one of my guests tonight. She's here at my table. So MJ, please stand up and let's give her the ovation that she deserves to hear. So I had the joy of working with and directing Carol Burnett on Glee long ago, and she's one of my idols. And tonight's award made me reflect on what a lifetime of achievement really is. You get there, I think, by being fearless, like these following people who are here tonight, all heroes of mine. And I'm going to start by talking about the amazing achievement Billy Porter's entire life has been. Growing up in Pittsburgh, Billy was constantly told that he was not worthy. Said Billy, quote, "When I demanded to be seen as a three-dimensional human being, the work dried up." But Billy Porter kept at it, and now he's one of the most iconic actors of his generation, with 2 Tonys, a Grammy, and an Emmy Award for Pose to show for it. More than that, Billy Porter has changed our perceptions by changing fashion. He did this. He's the one who ushered in this new movement by wearing a black velvet tuxedo gown on the Oscars red carpet. I asked him to wear that outfit tonight, and he said, "Bitch, it's in a museum." But he whipped up this fuchsia replica for me. And I love it, and I love him. Thank you, Billy. Where are you? I also think tonight of the achievements of Niecy Nash's life. Born in LA, a mother of 3, she was told only a couple of years ago, when she wanted to marry the love of her life, Jessica, that she shouldn't do that. She might never work again. Her community and her industry would abandon her. Niecy Nash chose love, not fear. And tonight, she's Golden Globe nominee Niecy Nash Betts, and she's had the biggest year of her entire career with Dahmer and Rookie Feds. Niecy, I love you. Just like Niecy, Matt Bomer of Spring, Texas, was told as a young man with big dreams to never come out to lie. The audience might not believe you as an actor. Well, to me, Matt is an action hero in life. He has now defied the ridiculous rules that have been in place for almost a century. He's played the action star and the romantic lead, and been in acclaimed dramatic projects along the way, winning a Golden Globe for my movie, The Normal Heart. Matt, I love you. Thank you for being here for me. And although he is very young, the achievements of Jeremy Pope astound me. From Orlando, Florida, Jeremy was also told growing up to deny who he was. But Jeremy refused to hide. He's been nominated for a Tony Award twice in 1 year, was nominated for a lead actor Emmy for my show Hollywood, and tonight is nominated for a Golden Globe for The Inspection, and then hopefully onto a well-deserved Oscar nomination. Jeremy Pope is the future. I have dedicated most of my lifetime achievement speech here tonight to these wonderful actors I've worked with to make a point of hope and progress. When I was a young person at home in the 70s watching the Carol Burnett show, I never ever saw a person like me getting an award or even being a character on a TV show. It's hard being an LGBTQ kid in America, in fact, all over the world, then and now. And I have one word for you, Florida. You are often told you will never become anything, you have to hide your light to survive. But for those kids watching tonight, I offer up MJ and Billy and Niecy and Matt and Jeremy as examples of possibility. There is a way forward. Use them as your North Stars. For 25 years, that's all I've ever tried to do here in Hollywood. My mission was to take the invisible, the unloved, and make them the heroes I longed to see but never did in pop culture. And I would like to thank the architects of my wonderful, crazy career, Brian Lord, Kevin Uvain, Simon Halls, Joe Cohen, Craig Emanuel, and Harley Newman, and also none of the shows that I've made that have attempted to change hearts and minds all over the world would have been made without the love and vision and support of Dana Walden and John Landgraf. Where are you? You're somewhere. And Ted Sarandos and Bella Bajaria. And I'd also like to say thank you to my team that keeps the trains running on time. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention the incredible, iconic talents who have bet on me repeatedly through thick and thin: Jessica Lange, Julia Roberts, Lady Gaga, Leslie Grossman, Billy Lord, Sarah Paulson, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Brad Falchuk. And some special people who I love who are in this room tonight: Jamie Lee Curtis, Angela Bassett and Courtney B. Vance, Carl Franklin, Paris Barclay, Ian Brennan, Alexis Martin Woodall, Jennifer Coolidge, Richard Jenkins, and the incredible Evan Peters. Then there's my family, who I love very much, my better half, David Miller, Dana and Matt Walden, Bart Brown, and my children, I can't believe I get to say that on stage, Logan, Ford, and Griffin. Thank you to the Hollywood Foreign Press, to Brian Robbins, my first director, to Brad Pitt and Dee Dee Gardner, my first producers, and to Steven Spielberg, who bought my very first script back when God was a boy, years ago. Lastly, one of the most incredible things about working with Carol Burnett is you could ask her anything. One day we were sitting around during a lighting setup, and I asked her why she tugged her ear at the end of every show. What did that mean? She laughed and said it was a secret signal to her beloved grandmother Mabel, a way to say hi and then all was good. So this is for Myrtle. Thank you.